Hey guys, welcome to Third Eye and Truth. I'm Anna, and this is a space for clarity, intuition, and grounded truth, where we slow down enough to hear what's real beneath the noise. On today's episode, I'm going to be talking about shame, memory, and self forgiveness. There are things we remember, not because they define us, but because we never forgave ourselves for surviving them. If certain memories still sting, if your body tightens when you think about who you used to be, then this episode is for you. Shame is not the same as guilt. Guilt says, I did something wrong. Shame says, I am something wrong. And shame is one of the quietest, heaviest things a human being can carry. Shame doesn't live in your thoughts alone. It lives in the chest, the stomach, the throat. It shows up as self-doubt, over-explaining, people-pleasing, shrinking yourself before anyone else can. Shame whispers, they really knew me, they'd leave me. Here's what most people don't realize. When you remember the past, you're often remembering it without compassion. You look back with today's awareness, but forget you didn't have today's tools. You judge an old version of yourself with wisdom you hadn't earned yet. That version of you wasn't weak. They were adapting. They were surviving with the nervous system they had, the love they were shown, and the safety they were given. You didn't fail. You coped. Shame stays when forgiveness hasn't happened. Not forgiveness for others, but forgiveness for yourself, for what you tolerated, for what you didn't know, and for the boundaries you didn't have yet. Your memories are not punishments. They are information. They show you how far you've come. If something from the past still hurts to remember, it's not because you're broken. It's because that version of you still needs compassion. Self-forgiveness is not saying it didn't matter. It's saying, I understand what I did and why I did it. It's choosing to stop reopening wounds just to prove you've grown. Growth doesn't require punishment. I want you to picture a past version of yourself, not at their worst, but at their most confused. Look at them. Notice their posture, their eyes, their fear. Now say to them silently, you didn't ruin anything. Say you were doing the best you could with what you had. Now say, I forgive you. Forgiveness doesn't feel like fireworks. It feels like exhale, like your shoulders dropping, like your chest softening, like no longer flinching when your past comes up. You are not your worst moment. You are not your survival patterns. You are not the version of you that existed before safety. You are who you are now with awareness, choice, and compassion. The reason shame dissolves during awakening is because truth doesn't need punishment. Truth only asks for honesty. And honesty says, I learned, I grew, I'm allowed to move on. If you've been holding guilt for years, let this be the moment you stop reliving the past just to prove you regret it. Regret is not transformation. Self-forgiveness is. This is Third Eye and Truth. Be gentle with your memory, be kind to who you were, and definitely honor who you're becoming. You don't have to carry shame into your next chapter. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you next time.